If you are a teenager right now, you have something that every wealthy investor in the world would pay almost anything to get back. Not connections, not capital, not knowledge, time. Specifically, the kind of time that turns $50 a month into hundreds of thousands of dollars by the time you reach an age when most people are just starting to think seriously about retirement. But here is where almost every teen investing video gets it wrong. They skip straight to the accounts and the assets and completely ignore the part that comes first, the part where you actually generate the money to invest when you are starting with literally zero. And without that part, the rest is just theory. My name is Tomas, and this channel is about finance, automation, and building wealth as early as humanly possible. If you are new here, welcome. Hit that like button right now and subscribe so you never miss a video. Today, we are going through exactly how to invest as a teenager starting from $0, from generating the first income all the way to the account and the asset that puts that income to work for the next 50 years. Let us go straight into the 3 things every teenager needs to do in sequence, because the order matters just as much as the actions themselves. The first thing is generating the first investable income, and it does not require a job application. The most common reason teenagers never invest is not a lack of interest. It is a lack of starting capital. And the most common reason for that is the assumption that earning money requires getting hired, which involves age restrictions, limited availability, and a process that can take weeks. None of that is true for the income sources that work best for a teenager in 2027. Service-based work is the fastest starting point. Lawn mowing, car washing, dog walking, babysitting, and errand running for neighbors can generate $40 to $100 per weekend from a handful of regular clients built through simple word-of-mouth outreach. There are no applications, no age restrictions, and no startup cost. A teenager who commits 2 weekend hours per week to one of these services can generate $200 to $400 per month, more than enough to fund a meaningful investment contribution. Digital services extend the income ceiling dramatically. A teenager with any skill in graphic design, video editing, social media content creation, or basic coding can offer those services on platforms like Fiverr to clients globally. A single logo design or social media post set can earn $30 to $150. 2 to 3 small projects per month generates real, consistent investment capital from a bedroom, with no transportation required and no boss setting the schedule. The income goal at this stage is not wealth. It is generating the first $50 to $100 per month that makes everything else in this video possible. Once that floor exists, the next 2 steps do the heavy lifting. The second thing is opening the right account, and most teens do not know it exists. The account that gives a teenager the most powerful long-term investing advantage available is the Custodial Roth IRA. Almost nobody teaches this in school. Almost nobody in a teenager's life mentions it unprompted. And yet it is the single most impactful financial account a young person can open, bar none. Here is what makes it so powerful. A custodial Roth IRA is opened in the teenager's name with a parent or guardian as the joint custodian. It requires the teenager to have earned income, money from actual work, not gifts or allowance. The contribution limit is the lesser of the annual IRA maximum or the teenager's total earned income for the year. All of the money inside the account grows completely tax-free, and when it is withdrawn in retirement, it is tax-free as well. The compounding math on a Roth IRA opened at 16 versus one opened at 26 is staggering. $1,000 contributed at 16 grows to approximately $14,800 at 65 at 7% annual growth. The same $1,000 contributed at 26 grows to approximately $7,500. The 10-year head start is worth $7,300 from a single $1,000 contribution. Multiply that across years of consistent contributions, and the advantage is genuinely life-changing. Opening a custodial Roth IRA takes under 30 minutes at any major brokerage, Fidelity, Vanguard, or Schwab, with a parent present. The minimum investment at most of these platforms is $1. The only requirement is that the teenager has earned some income in the tax year of the contribution. The third thing is buying the right investment inside the account and keeping it as simple as possible. With the custodial Roth IRA open and the first contribution made, the final step is choosing what to buy inside the account. And for a teenager with a 50-year investing horizon, the answer is the simplest one available: a low-cost total stock market index fund, or S&P 500 index fund. One fund. That is it. Not individual stocks, not cryptocurrency, not sector-specific bets on technology or energy or any particular theme. One broad market index fund that owns hundreds to thousands of companies in a single purchase, charges an expense ratio as low as 0.03% per year, and has historically returned approximately 10% annually over the long run. The mathematical advantage of a teenager's time horizon is fully captured by this simple choice. A 50-year compounding runway at historical market returns does not need sophistication to produce extraordinary results. It needs consistency. Add to the index fund every month from every income source available. Reinvest dividends automatically. And do not touch it. Not for a new phone, not for a car, not for anything, until the account was designed to be accessed. The teenager who does these three things, generates consistent income from service or digital work, opens and funds a custodial Roth IRA regularly, and buys a low-cost index fund inside it, is building something that most adults in their 30s and 40s have only recently started to build. And the gap created by that head start compounds every single year for the rest of their life. So there are the three things every teenager needs to do to start investing from zero. Generate the first $50 to $100 a month through service-based or digital work. No job application required. Open a custodial Roth IRA with a parent at any major brokerage and fund it with whatever earned income is available. And buy one low-cost broad market index fund inside the account and add to it every single month without interruption. That is the complete path. It is not complicated. It is not reserved for teenagers from wealthy families. It is available to any teenager willing to start today. The time advantage only works if it is used. And right now, today, is the best possible moment to begin using it. If this video gave you and the teenager in your life a clear starting point, please hit that like button. It genuinely helps this channel grow. And if you are not subscribed yet, click that button right now so you never miss what is coming next. See you in the next one.